So the title of this video is gonna be why I moved to Nairobi, Kenya. So it's a number of factors as far as why I moved to Nairobi, Kenya, but the number one reason would be prophecy. Now, if you understand prophecy and the things that's going on in this world and the things that's supposed to transpire, then you can clearly see what's happening. But you know what I'm saying? That's on the deeper tip. I ain't gonna take it off that tip right now. I'm gonna just get into the factors so you can see and you can realize what's actually going on. So in America, man, the whole family structure is finished. Like it's done. I mean, you can't even find a good woman. The man, they don't even know as far as what they supposed to do anymore as far as the proper position. But you know, the one thing that ain't never changed about the man was his role. He's supposed to be a provider and a protector. But the men in America, they pretty much over that because what they getting as far as what they putting in is not worth it. So a lot of men are leaving the country just for women itself. I'm not a man who left the country just solely for women. Because in America, I didn't have any problem getting women at all. But at the same time, as far as what you want out of a woman and what you're trying to accomplish as far as what you want to do with traditional family, that's not really a avenue to go down anymore, you know. So I mean, things in America are just bad on a lot of levels. The children, you know, as far as how they're being raised in the single parent homes. But a lot of us came from a single parent home and we turned out all right. Myself, I came from a single parent home and I think my mom did a good job. She did the best job she could do as far as being a woman because it's only certain things that a man can teach a man. So you got to get out there in this world and you got to get experience if you don't have a father, unfortunately. But like they say, self-experience is the best teacher. So I learned it personally, so can't nobody tell me. So you know what I mean? Sometimes the hard route be the best route. I'm blessed that I had the journey I did because I wouldn't be where I'm at and I wouldn't be who I'm supposed to be right now. So I'm just grateful for all my experiences, man. So, you know, the state of America, as far as, you know, the political landscape, the family landscape, you know, the women, the environment, it's a toxic place right now. But don't get it twisted. America is still a great place to be as far as that you trying to make money or you like entertainment. Now, those two things, listen, in this world, ain't nobody got nothing on America when it comes to those two things. So if your avenue is, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get money and you like entertainment or whatnot, I would say that's the place for you. But if you want to have like new experiences and you want to have like a good quality of life around good quality people, I would suggest you move to Nairobi, Kenya, because Kenyan people are some of the most loving people that I have come across on the planet. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here and I'm trying to jazz nobody up or nothing like that, man. Kenyan people are some beautiful people. Beautiful. So this place, man, I love it here. It feels like, you know, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm meeting good brothers every day. I'm coming out here. I'm trying to create positive change. I'm actually trying to come out here and bring jobs as far as what I'm doing right now because currently I've started a tourist business with my brother out here, a local Kenyan. So he know the scene. He know everywhere to go. He knows everywhere to do. You know, he know the ins and the outs. So having somebody on your team, you know, growing up in the country where they're from, who knows everything, and who already has a solid network, I mean, it's priceless. So I'm blessed for that situation right there. So, you know, in a nutshell, as far as moving from America to Nairobi, Kenya, it's just a no-brainer. So I was researching as far as like which African countries to go to. So I was looking online, you know, I'm checking Ghana out, I'm looking at South Africa, I'm looking at all these different countries where, you know, people have traveled to and it's a lot of content on and I'm looking at these different places like Ghana, it seems like it's more so, I wouldn't say tribal, but I would say like Accra is real modern, but like outside of Accra and outside of the city, it's like, you know, it's like a lot of rural areas. And I'm not really like a city guy. I'm just a guy who likes to be around people, who likes to associate with people, and who likes to talk to people. So just looking at Ghana and just Accra and Kumasi and all that, I was like, I don't think that'll be the right place for me. But my cousin Zakor, shout out to Zakor, Zakor, he was in Ghana, and he had a great experience, and he started a restaurant over there, and he was thriving over there. It looks like he was loving life over there in Ghana. He's back in America right now, but I'm pretty sure he's soon to return to Ghana. But yeah, man, Ghana's a beautiful place too, if that's the place for you. South Africa, it just looked like, as far as from what I was seeing online, it just looked like it's real Americanized. So I ain't want to really go back into an environment like that because I understand as far as what that environment brings and the type of mind state it promotes as far as with the people, because the American mind state is a lot of it is based on materialism. It's a lot of materialistic people in America, and it ain't their fault. Everybody like nice things, but America is like a capitalist country, so every commercial that comes on the TV, they trying to sell you something. So every single commercial come on, they trying to sell you something. So of course the people have become very materialized, and everybody bases their self-worth off of those particular things that they have. Maybe Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Cartier, just all the big name brands. Now, me myself, I got a couple of those brands. Yes, I do. But I like quality, and I get like certain pieces, one or two or something like that. But I don't need like a whole wardrobe full of designer stuff, because I feel like that stuff is, it's a waste of money for real, because you trying to take another person's name and attach it to your name and give yourself some importance. So if somebody took that away from you, then they would basically be taking yourself away from you. And that's just crazy, man. So you don't want to place all your self value on materialism and name brand clothes. So getting back to Nairobi, Kenya. I'm sorry, I can get off subject. I can go on a tangent. But Nairobi, Kenya, man, I was checking out on YouTube. I seen YouTubers Coop, shout out to Coop's Corner, Jackson Cooper. Shout out to Austin Holloman. He's currently in Nairobi as well. So I was looking at Nairobi, I was looking like, it was like kind of like a mix in between. Like Nairobi is modern, but at the same time, it ain't to the point to where it's like America as far as how the people is. Now, I will say this as far as being in Nairobi and looking at what's going on, it's headed that way. But being a black American here, coming from a society like that, and what it denotes and what it promotes, I'm here to also tell, my fellow brothers in Kenya and my fellow sisters in Kenya, hey, that ain't the life, man. That ain't the way to be. So, Nairobi, Kenya, man, like I said, it's a beautiful place, great weather, great people. It has a number of things to do. It has, the safari, the wildlife, but it also has a mix with the city. And then when you travel outside the city, you got places like Mombasa, you got places like Kasimu. I mean, it's just a number of different options. It's a lot of variety here as far as whatever type of life you want to live. If you want to live in the city, if you want to live out more in the rural areas, like it's on you. So it's a lot of different options. It's a lot of different countries that surround Kenya. Tanzania, Uganda. It's a lot of different places you can go. The Indian Ocean is right there. It's not too far. I mean, it's a great location. So for me, as far as the weather, the people, the entertainment, the things there are to do, I mean, this was the perfect place for me. It was a no-brainer. So, we at that time to where things have become clear. It's no longer a guessing game. It's no longer is that place on the decline. Listen, I'm here to tell you, man. Hey, the place is going downhill, man. The place is going downhill. You know what? The place ain't even going downhill. It's already down the hill, but you know what? Like I said about that entertainment, man, so many people is caught up in the entertainment, they can't really see what's going on. Like The only thing people care about in America is celebrities, which is tied into sports. So mainly all these people is just being distracted by all this entertainment, and they can't see that the house is on fire, man. It's time to get out of there. So, you know what I mean? If you come across this video, man, and you hearing anything I'm saying that's resonating with you, and you could look around in an environment and you could see, like, man, you see them little guys running around every day toting them guns, man. People shooting each other for the names of street. People shooting each other because, you know what I mean, he got on the wrong clothes. People shooting each other because somebody stepped on somebody's shoes. People shooting each other because you looked at him too long. People shooting each other because they got into it on social media like, hey, man, listen, man. It's messed up what's become of the place, because it wasn't like that. When I was growing up, man, stuff used to happen, but the way stuff happening now, man, it's out of control. And a lot of it is due to social media. A lot of it is due to social media. A lot of people have ego and pride. A lot of people just can't take their loss and just move forward. I mean, it's a lot of envy going on in America. When you do get up and get to a certain spot, you would think that people you grew up with would be happy for you, but actually they upset with you because they ain't in that position. But you mad at me because I made better decisions than you. That's what this boils down to. It boils down to decisions. People making decisions in their life, and people making the wrong decisions, man. So, you know, that's on them, but people don't take accountability for their own decisions. They just looking at what you got and what they ain't got, and then they like, shoot, forget him or forget her. And it's just sad, man, because we got so much envy and jealousy amongst each other. When if we work together, man, we could, listen here, we could take this thing over, man. It'll be over. But you know, we can't seem to work together because one person want to be in charge that's not really qualified to even be in charge. And then the person that is the leader, the people who's supposed to be following the leader, they don't respect the leader, and they looking for any opportunity to backdoor this person or get in that person's spot, and they ain't even qualified to be in that spot. So I'm gonna give you an example about this, right? So I like the movie Planet of the Apes. Two apes, Koba and Caesar. Koba, hey, listen, he was reckless. He just wanted to burn the place down. He just wanted to destroy. But Caesar was more diplomatic, like he saw things from every angle, and violence was the last resort. But if he had to do that, he had to do that. You know what I mean? No problem, but he ain't want to do that. But Koba, he wanted to be the leader. He wanted everybody to be praising his name and whatnot for the wrong reasons. People be wanting power for the wrong reasons. So when Koba got in power, listen, the whole fort went down, man. Listen, all the apes started dying and everything. Their homes got destroyed and all kind of stuff. So that's what I mean by people wanting to be in the spot that ain't qualified to be in the spot, man. Everybody want to be the leader, but most people ain't qualified to be the leader. You ain't got the characteristics to be the leader. You ain't got the quality to be the leader. You know what I mean? So it's more that comes with being the leader than just people looking at you like the man. Because when it all goes down, man, it all falls back on you. That's why they say heavy is the head that wears the crown. But people don't really understand that because they want to be in position for themselves. They don't want to be in position to help everybody else. And I'm telling you from a person that helps everybody else, man, it can get stressful. It can get stressful, man, because you really don't want to tell people no, but you have to tell people no for their own good and yours. So it's just something I'm learning, man. Just learning how to deal with people, learning how to say yes, learning when to say no. Not even learning how to say yes. I mean learning when to say no, because I say yes a lot. So it's just learning when to say no. So, you know what I mean? Getting back to Nairobi, Kenya, and Africa, this is the best decision that I ever made. I'm coming over here, like I said, to create change, to help my brothers, to help my sisters, so we can get in position to be where we supposed to be, man, because we've been on the bottom for too long, and it don't make no sense, because when you cut on that TV and you look across that TV, or when you cut on that radio, man, we on the top. Everybody listening to us, everybody following us, everybody trying to dress like us, everybody trying to dance like us. You know what I mean? So it ain't no way we supposed to be in this position, man. We just, first off, we mismanaging our resources, and then we letting people come in and take our resources, and that's something we can't do, man. So stay tuned. I got a lot more stuff coming. I'm going to be out here talking to the people. I'm going to be in the community because I'm a guy that, I like to be hands-on. I like to talk to the people. I like to get my face in the community. And I just like for the people to feel my energy, man, because I'm coming with genuine love. I ain't coming with no agenda. I ain't got no type of outside, you know what I'm saying, stuff I'm looking to do, or I'm trying to seep in, or I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm coming down here on genuinely good-hearted purposes, man. So stay tuned, man. Brandon D. Hearns, tap in. It's like none you ain't never seen. And I do want to make this disclaimer right here. I am not a YouTuber. Let me repeat that, man. I am not a YouTuber. I'm not an entertainer. I am an entertaining guy. I can be very entertaining, man, but I'm not an entertainer. So don't get it twisted. I'm just a guy with a camera, just trying to show y'all my experience in Nairobi, Kenya, and what's going on. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Peace.